Hello HUD House Hunters, it's Donnie Corum with Colorado Springs ForeclosureDeals.com. Today I bring you 1317 Wynkoop Drive, basically located Constitution and Academy area in a really nice neighborhood. Before we go inside, I really want you to take a look at the neighborhood around me here. You've got nice mature tree lots throughout, the birds are singing, the sun is shining, kids are playing on the street. It's a really nice area. So that's one of the many perks of the Wynkoop property, but let me tell you the part I like even more. This 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1-car home with about 1,600 square feet is listed right now for $110,000. County assessor says it's worth $170, and I believe them, maybe a little bit more. So we're walking into a property with almost 60 grand worth of equity for $110,000, and again guys, 10 more days left till the tax credit expires. You could get paid $8,000 additional to buy this property if you get to me by the 30th. With that, come on in and take a look. I think you're going to like what you see. Wynkoop is a tri-level style home. So the first thing we walk into is a nice great area. It's got hardwood floors that are actually in pretty decent shape. There's a couple scratches and nicks, but I think a nice polish job combined with a good lacquer, this is going to look great. Now the windows are the old style aluminum throughout, so we're going to be looking at replacing those windows. But again guys, $60,000 worth of equity, now that's numbers I can deal with, and it's well worth putting windows in. We headed this direction to get into the formal dining room, if you will, right off of the kitchen. And they did an interesting archway, well, entryway here. For me, I'd probably knock this wall out and just make it one grandiose entrance. But, you know, your preference can take over there. We've been to the kitchen, and this has actually been recently modernized. What you have here are newer cabinets. You've actually got a stainless steel dishwasher down here, linoleum floors. Guys, I tell you what, for a flip, I would probably leave this kitchen alone. Finish off the appliance package and call this bad boy a day. So you've got a remodeled kitchen that's ready to go on a property at $110,000. What more can you ask for? Let's head upstairs, we'll check out the bedrooms. As we head upstairs into the Wynkoop property, you again have hardwood throughout the stairs and on the upper floor. So this house is basically hardwoods except for the lower level, which we'll see in a moment. You've got 3 bedrooms upstairs and 1 downstairs, and the bedrooms, as you'll see, are a pretty good size. This one is the first of the secondary bedrooms, if you will, and beyond some undesirable stuff on the paint job itself, there's nothing on here that looks completely out of the ordinary. Again, refinish these hardwoods, paint the walls, bada bing, you got yourself a remodeled home and a ton of equity to boot. Went with a dark blue paint, so we would probably want to modernize that a little bit and bring this into a more neutral color. Hardwoods look great up here, so I'm not going to do anything with those except refinish them. Replace the window, because it's the old style aluminum. And again, this is not going to be a very difficult thing to bring back into its era pretty quickly. And guys, I'm telling you, the amount of equity on this thing makes it well worth the trip. And the master is a good size larger than the other 2 bedrooms, so you got a little bit more space. Still nice high ceilings here, but the reason why I really like this room is this huge window, which is letting in a ton of natural light into your master. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of natural light, and this definitely does it for me. You walk in, it feels bright, it feels open. You don't have to change a lot about this room except maybe replace the window so it's a little more fuel efficient. Behind us we've got double closets. Your his and your hers. In the bathroom, the lino's a little bit dated, nothing you couldn't live with, but something you might want to replace. It's nice that it has dual vanity sinks here, because that means it's plumbed for it already. I would likely replace this vanity and modernize this with a big piece of glass, but nothing you can't live with as it sits. You have a nice toilet there, plenty of space around the toilet, then you've got the 4-inch tile surround with even a slight floral pattern, which looks, you know, pretty good. Could be modernized, could be brought into the times, but something you can do when you have the time and or money. Now let's go check out the lower level. So we're in the lower level at the Wynkoop property, and in the lower level they put an interesting wood wainscoting throughout. Normally I rip this stuff off, but I'll tell you guys, this is actually not in bad shape, so maybe we try to paint that to save it. The flooring here is missing. This was obviously carpeted at some time. I think if you put a new coat of paint on this and some carpeting, that's pretty much all you'll need to do with that. As we head over to this direction, you find the 4th bedroom and final. Again, decent size for a lower level bedroom, and has the benefit of a garden level window, so it looks out into the world instead of into a window well, and as a result it's going to maintain natural light pretty easily. This one also has its own bathroom. It's a full bath, So you've got your tub, a decent tile surround there, decent sized vanity, and toilet all in this setup. So this could actually also be the master if you wanted your master on the lower level, because this does have an attached bath. But now you have two choices, upstairs or downstairs. So all of this adds up, guys, to Wynkoop is an excellent deal. At 110 grand, guys, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, a 1 car. The roof, I don't know if you can tell when you did the outside shot, but the roof again has a simulated shake shingle on it. So that means that's got to be within the last 5 years. This doesn't need a lot of work. Paint, flooring, some updating, you're sitting on 60 grand, just like that. Let's go see the backyard. We're out back at 1317 Wynkoop, and guys, I again just want to point out that how nice this neighborhood is. Location-wise, we're located on Constitution Academy, just west on Constitution. And as you can see here, I really want you to take this all in. You've got a pretty deep backyard, nice lot of grass out here, great place to play. Hear the birds going. Everybody seems to take care of their house, you know, so everything's pretty well maintained. This is a good deal, guys, because of location and because of the condition this property is in. With that, I want to recap the Wynkoop property. Now we're at 1317 Wynkoop Drive, Colorado Springs, Colorado, 80909. This house features 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, a 1-car attached garage, and about 1,500 square feet of living space. Now, this thing is slashed, and I mean slashed, down to $110,000, but only for one lucky buyer who gets to this thing relatively quickly. If you act fast, you can also take advantage of the $8,000 tax credit for 10 more days. That's it, 10 more days. The federal government will pay you 10 grand on top of the 50 to 60 grand worth of equity you're gaining on this property. Guys, I've encouraged you before and I'll encourage you again. You got to give me a call. The number is 719-649-2500. I just got a call on the way over here from a buyer who was absolutely in love with the property they saw in a video. I had to break them the news that that property sold within 3 days of this video being published. Bottom line is, don't wait. If you see something you like this one, you got to hit me up fast. Again, you can hit us up at www.coloradospringsforeclosuredeals.com, the leading resource in foreclosures in and around the Colorado Springs area, or just give me a call. But however you get in touch with me, do it quickly. These deals are going to go quick. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.